This is an online MMO from 1995, and somehow, it's still online. I logged in today, just to see what was left. This is the official website for Active Worlds. Before you can enter the world, you need something called citizenship. You pick an avatar, simple models, nothing fancy. Then you create an account, and that's it. No updates, no long loading screens, you just log in. This is the intro world, and over here, you can see how many people are online. Right now, there are only 10. I ran around for a bit, just to see if anyone would respond. Eventually, I found someone. They were AFK. No messages, no movement, nothing. Seeing this felt strange, because this world is still here. So I started wondering, what if we didn't just let it fade? This is actually my first video, and I didn't come here with a plan. But if this video somehow reaches people, if even a few of you decide to log in, I'll come back here. We'll meet. We'll run around this world together. No goals, no content, just people, hanging out. And if that happens, I'll throw a party here. Anyone can join. Maybe this game doesn't need to be revived forever. Maybe it just needs one good day again. If you're watching this, maybe I'll see you here. I spawned into a random world, somewhere I'd never been before. I tried a few emotes, just to see if anyone was around. Nothing. So I started walking, looking for signs of people. This place was once surrounded by thousands of players, and now, it's just an empty field. No movement, no chat, no noise. Eventually, I found a few buildings. There was a board that said, Counselor Cabin. Another one, Lady Trisha's office, and a party hall. I stopped for a moment and just looked around. These weren't random names. People worked here, people met here, people spent time here. And now the doors are closed and the rooms are empty. I kept wondering, where did everyone go? Did they log out and forget? Did they move on? Or did they never know that this place is still here? Standing there alone, it felt less like a game and more like a memory that never got deleted. I spawned into another world. Right at the entrance, there was a board welcoming visitors. It said you could drive boats and cars and more coming soon. So I started running around, checking the area. Most of the vehicles didn't work. Only one did. A police car. So I got in and started driving. Not for any reason, just driving around, hoping I'd run into someone. The roads kept going, buildings passed by, empty. No players, no movement, just the sound of the car, and the world loading ahead of me. At some point, I realized I wasn't really exploring anymore. I was just waiting to see if anyone else would appear. But the streets stayed quiet, and the world kept running, even without anyone in it. I spawned into another world. This one felt different. An old neon city, with police cars parked behind me. I started moving, just exploring the streets. The lights were still on, but nothing else was. I passed a few crashed cars, left exactly where they stopped. Further in, I saw a club. The doors were closed. I couldn't enter. Inside, through the windows, there were beer bottles still on the tables, like people had just left and never came back. So I kept moving. I tried a few cars, but none of them worked. I ran through more streets, turning corners, expecting something to change, but nothing did. At one point, I stopped and looked up at the sky. There was nothing there. No movement, no events, no signs. I realized I wasn't really playing anymore. I was searching for someone, anyone, to interact with. But this world was completely silent. Eventually, I ran toward the edge of the city, and it just kept going and going until it didn't. I finally reached the end. Ahead of me, there was a beach, and far away, cities I could see but couldn't reach. They were there, but not for me. Standing there, it felt like this world was still alive, just without anyone inside it. And for a moment, I wondered if that's how it was always meant to be. Then I ended up in another world. It was called Jesus Theme Park. This one felt different. There were more details, more ideas. And then I noticed something unexpected.
Welcome to Jesus is God TV.
There was even a Roblox connection here. Someone had recreated parts of this world inside Roblox, a game inspired by a world that was created almost 30 years ago. Even though barely anyone is playing this now, the developers are still around, still building, still experimenting. It made me think, maybe this game isn't really dead. Maybe it's just waiting. And maybe someday, this world comes back to life again. I spent a little time here, just playing. It felt strange, seeing something so new, built on top of something so old. A game inspired by a world that's been around for almost 30 years. Even if this place is quiet now, it doesn't feel forgotten. People are still building, still experimenting, and that gives me hope. So if you're watching this, and you remember this game, or if you're just curious and want to see it for yourself, maybe we can bring a little life back into it. If this video somehow reaches enough people, I'll come back here. We'll meet. We'll run around the world together. No rules, no objectives. Just a small party in a place that used to be full. And if you want more videos like this, exploring forgotten games, old online worlds, places that still exist quietly, you can subscribe and let me know, which game should I explore next? I'll see you around.